Hey everyone, it's Whitney. Welcome to my channel. I'm back. I know it's been a month, but I'm back, I promise, okay? So today I'm going to show you guys this look that's on my face right now. It is my very simple all cream summer makeup look. There is a little powder on my face, just a little, okay? You'll see where I use it though if you watch the video, and it's beautiful. It's my favorite look ever. It makes me feel so confident and beautiful, and I think it would make you guys feel that way too, so I really hope you try this. Okay, so let's just get into the video. I really hope you guys enjoy this. Okay, so to start out this look, I always start with a glowy type of moisturizer. So two ones that I really like are the Glamglow Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer. This one is really good. And then I also really like the MAC Strobe Cream. This one is in Gold Light. You could also just use a really glowy primer, but for a cream look like this, I prefer using a nice moisturizer. So for today, I'm going to go in with the Glamglow one. If you don't like your whole face to be glowy, you can always just place this on the tops of your cheeks, on your nose, on your chin, all of the highlight areas if that's what you want to do. But you can see now the skin has a really nice glow. Okay, so next for a base. Sometimes with this look I don't even do a base, I just go right in with concealer. So today I'm just going to use a base so I can just show you guys everything I would do, like do the most for you guys. The two skin tints that I like to use for this look, and especially in the summer, are these two. So this is the Lancôme Skin Feels Good Hydrating Skin Tint. I talk about this all the time. And then this is the Arrive Beauty Skin Boost Perfecting Tint. This one is very beautiful. I'm gonna go in with a Lancôme one just because it's my tried and true and I love it. So this is in the shade 04N Sand, and then the Arrive Beauty one is in the shade Tan if you guys want that one. But I just do a little bit. You don't even need a lot for this look. But you could also always go in with a foundation or whatever you want if you feel like you need more coverage or you just like more coverage, whatever you want. And then with skin tints, I always like to use a brush. I pretty much use a brush for everything. But with skin tints, if you use a beauty blender, you're pretty much going to get rid of any type of coverage this has. And this has a very light coverage, but it does something to the skin where it almost looks like it's full coverage, but it's not. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's one of the products that you just need to try, and honestly every single one of you would love this. I have people DMing me all the time saying they got it because of me and they're obsessed with it. I'll tell you right now, it's not gonna let you down, and if you're hesitating on buying it, just buy it. I just want to show you guys this up close because it's so beautiful. Look at how it makes the skin look. Like, hello? I feel like it's one of those where people would be like, are you wearing something on your face, or is that just your beautiful skin? Alright, next is concealer, and I'm going to use my light coverage and full coverage technique that I usually do, or that I sometimes do. So I'm going to start with the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer in the shade Beige. And so this is going to be the light coverage all over concealer where I place it everywhere. And then for a more medium to full coverage concealer, I'm going to go in with the NYX Born to Glow Radiant Concealer in the shade Natural. I only put it in the darkest area, so right here in the inner corner, and then right on the outer edge. You can use a beauty blender to blend this out. I like to use brushes most of the time. I don't know, I switch it up, but right now I'm going to use a brush. And then I'm just going to highlight the tiniest bit on the highlight points. And then I always like to go back in with whatever brush I used for my base and just make sure everything's super blended in and pushed into the skin. Okay, next is cream contour, cream bronzer. Today I'm going to be using the Bareminerals Complexion Rescue Hydrating Foundation Stick in the shade Chestnut 09. A great alternative, something drugstore, is the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick, and it's foundation stick. I have mine in the shade Honey, and it's a nice contour shade. But today I'm going to use the Bareminerals one. Just start placing it on the cheek, and for this step, I prefer using a cream bronzer, something more warm, not a cream contour, because since this is a very summery, glowy, bronzy, natural look, I like to go more of the bronzing route rather than the contouring route. And you guys know what brush this is, Sephora number 56 brush. I always use this. And when blending out cream, contour, or bronzer, you always want to make sure you're not dragging it down, or else it's going to start to look muddy and you're going to lose the sculpting aspect of it. This one is really, really easy to blend. Like, incredibly easy. I'm actually using this one now, the L'Oreal one, just to kind of deepen it up a little bit right on the outsides, because this one is darker. So as you can see, even though we didn't use a contour shade, you still get the sculpting aspect of it as long as you keep it above the cheekbone and blend upwards. Like, I look snatched, even though I didn't actually use contour. Okay, so now for cream blush, the best ever. I'm actually going to go in with two cream blushes. So first I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Cheek Heat Sheer Gel Cream Blush, and this one is in the shade 15 Nude Burn. These are really, really nice, and I wouldn't say they're a dupe for the Glossier ones because they're very, very different. These ones are more sheer. They have a very different consistency, but they're cheap and they work really well. But on top, I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Beach Stick Lip to Cheek Dewy Color Pop, and this is in the shade Moon Beach. And the reason I want to put this on top is because it's very, very glowy, and I like a good glowy blush moment. Pointer finger, middle finger. I like to blend my blush this way. You can always use a brush. I think the way that your fingers blend out cream blush, it's very, very beautiful. For this look, I'm bringing the blush all the way back. I usually, for most of my looks, keep it just on the apples pretty much. But with an all cream look and like a really glowy look, I like to be super, super blushed up and kind of bring it all around town. I like putting it on my temples a little, just kind of all over. Give it that little sunburn look. It's super cute. We all love it. Let's be real. Okay, so now going in with the Charlotte Tilbury one, I'm just gonna pop this on the cheek, but kind of a little higher up, not all over. So I go on the apple and then kind of bring it to the high point of the cheek and see where I'm placing it. I'm just gonna use a random brush and kind of just push it in. For cream highlight, I'm gonna go in with this. This is the McGrath. I honestly have no clue what this is called. It'll be down below though, but it's the highlighter and balm. Oh, it's on the bottom. What? This is the McGrath Skin Fetish Highlight and Balm Duo, and this is in the shade Golden. Listen, I know this is expensive, but let me say, this is an amazing product, and I love the concept of it. So on one side, there is the cream highlighter, and there's different shades of this. And then on the other side, there's this balm, and it makes it like glossy. So you get this like glossy look, and this is really pretty to put on the eyes as well. So with this, I don't like to stripe it on my face because it's not like the creamiest product. It's kind of a little harder. Tap it on the tops of the cheeks. It's so pretty. Above the brow, I love highlighter above my brow, and all around the temple. And now I'm gonna go in with the balm side, and for this I only put it on the cheek area. I don't put it around the temple to the forehead, because then I feel like it can start looking like you're maybe a little oily rather than glowing. See how like glow from within it looks with the balm on top. It's just so beautiful. Okay, so the skin is basically done. All I do is I go in with a powder. So what I like to go in with is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This one is super thin and light on the skin, and all it does is just lock stuff in a little bit, and it doesn't mattify too much. So what I do is I just place it right where I put my concealer and down on the side of my nose. I don't touch this area. I'm sure some will get on there, but I don't purposely try and set that. And then for me, I'm gonna set my smile lines, because especially if I'm just doing a cream look and I don't set them, oh, they go crazy. They live their best life. But this kind of shows you that you can achieve a beautiful look with all creams, not just powders, or not powders on top of creams. Literally just creams can give you a flawless look. Like, look at this shit. For this look, I really just like to use the Glossier Boy Brow. It gives me the exact look that I want with my brows. I have mine in the shade Blonde, and I'm just gonna push them up, and this also adds color to them. It makes it look like you filled them in. Okay, so now for the eyes. You can do anything you want, but for my super simple look, I'll either throw something like one color on the lid, or I'll put the highlighter I used on my lid, or the balm. But what I'm gonna do today is I'm literally just gonna use the balm all over the lid, kind of just to give it a nice glossy look. But it's not that glossy. It just gives a little something something. You might not even be able to tell on camera, also because my lashes are in the way. You could always literally use a gloss, like try and find your least sticky gloss. Can you see how it kind of just looks like, I feel like you can't, kind of just like a little glowy and a little dewy. I always like my inner corner to really pop, and I feel like I like using a really intense powder one rather than a cream one. So this is Fenty Beauty Mean Money and Hustla Baby highlighter. And then I don't always do this, but I'm gonna go in with the NYX retractable eyeliner in the shade White. Now I just have to curl my lashes. Take your favorite mascara. Mine is NARS Climax. And then I'm literally just gonna tap on the bottom lashes. For the lips, I really just go in with a gloss, but I do like to line them first. So I grab a color that matches my lips pretty well. So for this, I'm gonna go in with Kylie Bare. I'm overlining a lot. I literally say that in every video. I'm like, I'm gonna overline, but like a lot. They get it. I'm just gonna go in with the Piggy Gloss. So I'm gonna go in with the Buxom Kristen gloss. And last thing to do is spray, not necessarily a setting spray, but more of a glowy spray, something that's gonna glow this up even more. So this is the Farsali Rose Gold Skin Mist. And we're done. So this is how I do my really simple, all creams, summer, simple makeup look. It just is something that makes you feel so beautiful because it's super natural. You just, I don't know, you feel glowy and radiant and angelic and gorgeous and show-stopping and all of that. I really like doing this look. It always makes me feel super, super confident and just beautiful. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, click that subscribe button, comment down below anything else you would like to see from me, and make sure to check out my Instagram. As always, I'll see you in the next one. And we out.